Hey V-Team, happy Tuesday. We hope you're all having a great day so far.
We've got a great show for you today with some very exciting guests.
Yes, exciting. As you know, team, we're currently undergoing one of the biggest upgrades in our network's history. So we figured, who better to catch up with than our recently appointed EVP and President of Global Networks and Technology, Joe Russo.
Hi, guys.
Joe,
how are you?
How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course. So, Joe, tell us what's going on. Give us an update. What's new?
Yeah, well, you just mentioned it. Biggest network upgrade in a very long time. So I want to kind of scope this out for the V team. So I want you to think about these network upgrades in three parts. The first part is the core of our network. Right, this is where we make sure that all that customer data that's going all over, all of the phone calls that they make gets to where it needs to go. And we just recently completed a major fiber upgrade of the long haul network that makes sure all those things happen. We added a tremendous amount of capacity and a ton of resiliency to make sure that that core part of our network runs 100% of the time. It's always behind the curtain. We don't talk much about it, but the team that works on that has been doing a great job of making sure that that network is got the capacity we need and the resiliency that we need. The second part I want you to think about is our fiber access networks, right? So Fios is a great example, and our enterprise customers who buy fiber directly from us. So we've been doing a lot of upgrades there as well, putting a lot of fiber in the ground. We just launched our 2 gigabit Fios service in New York City, and we're going to continue to roll that out to make sure that our Fios product continues to deliver the best home broadband service with our fiber in the ground. And then the big part we talk a lot about, and a lot of news today, is that third part, which is the wireless access network. And we've been deploying for the past couple years ultra wideband at an alarmingly fast rate. And just last week, we announced that we now have 200 million customers who can get access to our 5G ultra wideband product. That's 2 out of every 3 Americans. And we're not stopping there. Every day, the GNNT team is out there driving for more ultra wideband capacity and ultra wideband customers who could get access to that service. And we've talked about 5G and how our customers using that. The biggest use case we've seen so far is fixed wireless access. We now have over 1 million customers who have used our 5G ultra wideband network for their home broadband needs, which gives our customers more choice and more capabilities to leverage the Verizon network. So a lot going on. I'm super excited about what the team is doing, and we have a lot more to go.
A lot of great updates there. Thank you, Joe. Now, I want to talk about something that's really important to you, which is remaining committed to our customers and our employees with transparency. And I know one of the ways that we do that, too, is using the My Verizon app and the network feedback tool. Can you give us an update there?
So we're always trying to make the best network better. But best doesn't mean perfect, right? Absolutely, we want to make sure we're perfect. We strive for that every day, but we know that there's going to be issues, especially as these upgrades are going on. So feedback, I say this all the time, feedback is a gift. Feedback allows the network engineers to figure out where we have issues so that we can fix them. So one of the ways, as we've talked about before on Up to Speed, that we get that feedback is through the My Verizon app, where you can go in and check in the More section to give feedback on a poor network experience. That's been going great. We get about 2,000 responses every month that we've been putting into the engineers' hands to make things better. The other thing that we're doing is we're working, because about 70% of those feedback items, we kind of knew there was a problem or we could find the problem. But there's that 30% where we need to dig in a little bit deeper. So the past couple months, we've been putting new features into that app where my team can get direct access to that particular employee's account so that they can troubleshoot. Maybe it's a device issue, maybe it's a location issue, maybe it's an in-building issue. So that's the next phase of the feedback app, is we're digging deeper into these problems, and we're looking to see how we provide more feedback to the person who provided it, all with the goal that we want to open this up to our customers at one point so we get even more information to make the best network even better. So there's a couple other things though I want to mention.
Yeah.
There are new things that we're working on in GN&T to make sure that that notion of transparency is opened up. The first is we've divided our wireless access team into markets, 18 markets across the country. And we are building relationships with the local sales teams so that they feel connected to the network team and have a place to also talk about what they're hearing from customers, what they're seeing in their local market, areas that they feel like are good sales opportunities. So we're building sales buddies in the local market area, another way for us to be transparent and get feedback. And then the third one is, with all these network upgrades going on, we want to make sure that if the customer is ever going to feel that in a negative way, that they know we're doing it. And up till a few months ago, we kind of did it behind the scenes, but we didn't tell customers we were doing it. Now we're proactively notifying customers when we're doing network upgrades in their area, so that they know, number one, that we're upgrading, so they're excited about new capabilities. But number two, if we have to take the cell site down as an example in order to do that upgrade, that they're not wondering, well, hey, why did I lose service? Why did this happen? Why do we see a little bit of an issue? They know that we're upgrading and it's going to be better on the other side. So that's the other transparency issue we launched just a few months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think that transparency is so important, Joe, right? Because that kind of has our employees and our customers kind of knowing what's going on, and they can have those conversations. So that's really great. That sounds amazing. So, you've been working for the large part of your career in GN&T, and now you're leading the team. So what does that feel like? Tell us, how do you feel about that movement?
First of all, I hope you could feel my excitement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because this is the best team. It's the best team in the industry, and I think that we within Verizon, we talk about we're the foundation of what we do, right? The network is the foundation for what we do. So I'm so honored and humbled to lead this group and just carry on in our tradition of being the best and making the best even better every day. This team has a great culture also of empowerment and accountability. And I want to continue to build on that. We talked about the 18 markets. I think that's a great example of how we're trying to drive more and more accountability and empowerment to where the work happens, where our customers live and play, so that they can make changes and impact the network and the customer experience across this whole country.
Wow. I'm excited. This is so exciting.
Excellent.
I'm excited too. Thanks so much for stopping by, Joe. You can come back anytime.
Very good. Thank you.
Awesome. All
Take
right.
care, guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Take care,
Bye.
Joe. All right, team. You just heard from Joe all of the amazing ways in which we're moving forward and enhancing our network. So now we thought it'd be neat to show you how we're spreading the news.
That's right, Jen. So our communications teammate, Chris Serico, is one of a few talented colleagues who travels the country appearing on local TV stations to share all of the reasons why folks should be on Verizon. And today he's joining us live to give us a little taste of how the team is breaking down the savings customers can get on Verizon with a basketball-themed approach just in time for March Madness. So, Chris, take it away.
Thanks, Raquel. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for having me today.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you for joining.
So, of course. So, I just wanted to tell you all there in Verizon land, with college basketball tournaments well underway and probably some of your brackets busted along the way too, sometimes saving money can feel like, well, madness. You see, get it? Because the basketball. Anyway, thankfully, Verizon savings and value are slam dunk this March and beyond. So all of the puns, all of the basketball puns.
We
Yes.
get
So
it.
the local communications team's been traveling all over the Northeast, and you saw my buddy Andrew Testa. There's Steve Van Ditcher, and we're all over the place. We're in New York City, we're in Washington D.C., New England, and Philadelphia. So get your brackets ready, and let's dive right in. This first round matchup of Verizon versus No Perks makes Verizon a heavy favorite. Customers who switch to Fios Home Internet win this round easily with at least 3 months on us of Walmart Plus, which offers free shipping on Walmart purchases, up to 10 cents off per gallon at more than 14,000 stations nationwide, and access to Paramount Plus as a part of that subscription. In addition, select Verizon premium wireless plans, including 5G Get More and 5G Play More, include streaming packages on us that include basketball highlights on ESPN Plus and all kinds of alternate programming on Hulu and Disney Plus. Chalk it up to an easy win for Verizon here. Moving on to the next round, Verizon crushes competitors' expensive internet options, making Verizon Fios Home Internet customers anything but upset. Anyway, you can get Fios starting at just $25 per month when you combine it with select 5G premium unlimited mobile plans and autopay. That's fast, reliable home internet from Verizon at an amazing price, helping new and existing customers unlock extra savings with the mobile and home discount. Verizon has quickly advanced to the semifinal round. So, speaking of speed, Verizon's 300 megabits per second plan wins season after season, especially when it comes to internet streaming, working, and playing from home. Our Fios 300 megabits per second plan not only can seamlessly run all your connected devices in your home, for a limited time you can sign up for a 2-year price guarantee to lock in your price through early 2025. That's going to beat competitors' expensive internet options every single time. Okay, time for the final matchup. Verizon's going to win every time against old tech thanks to the Samsung Galaxy S23, which has elated fans storming the court and safely strolling into local Verizon stores. It's got a super HD selfie camera that records in 4K, perfect for capturing happy game faces. It's also got improved nightography capabilities to better capture nighttime selfies when you paint the town red or blue or whatever your school colors are. And for a limited time, new and existing customers who trade in a select device and are on a qualifying Verizon 5G Unlimited plan can get not only a free Samsung Galaxy S23, they'll also get a free Galaxy Watch 5 and a free Galaxy Tab S7 FE 5G. So you'll not only win this year with Verizon, but enjoy shining moments for years to come.
So that's a little bit about how we've been spreading the word about all things great Fios and mobile and home internet across the Northeast. And if you ask me, that's always a winning game plan.
I think so. That was so cool to see the creative ways that we're sharing how much you can save on Verizon. And it was really cool to see all the work that you guys have been doing across the country right here on Up to Speed. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're quite welcome. Can't stop, won't stop anytime soon.
I love it. There we go.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
can't
okay.
stop, won't stop.
Yeah, and just like Joe, you can also come back anytime.
All right. Awesome.
Anytime.
Thanks so much.
All right, thanks,
you.
Chris. All right, team, it's tough to beat those two awesome guests, but sit tight. We've still got some awesome news to share with you all. Verizon recently announced that our award-winning educative initiative, Verizon Innovative Learning, has now provided over 3 million students nationwide with digital skills training. The program, which launched in 2012, addresses barriers to digital inclusion by leveraging technology to help students obtain those necessary skills they need to pursue careers for success in the digital world. The Verizon Innovative Learning Initiative strives to help close the digital divide through important programs and resources like Verizon Innovative Learning Schools, Verizon Innovative Learning HQ, and more. If you want to learn more about all these amazing programs, just check out today's story.
Awesome. And also recently, Brandon Nathan, Hosea Damons, and Camila Rodriguez Gallego, who are members of our Verizon Enhanced Community team, showed up big for the Charlotte, North Carolina community. When Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated and the University of North Carolina at Charlotte came knocking on their door, asking if they'd be the primary sponsor in their STEM Youth Symposium, the team jumped at the opportunity to make a positive impact. They created a session on esports and engaged with over 200 kids, inspiring them to consider how esports can help them get into college and find a career. The sorority and our team have now created a strong partnership that will focus on joining forces to continue making a difference together. Great job, team.
Raquel, I love that story. Children are, they're the future, and these events, they make a difference. I remember those events.
I know.
They're important.
They do make a difference.
All right, team. Well, you're gonna want to take note, of this delicious deal. You've likely heard of the ingredient and recipe meal kit company Blue Apron, and if you haven't, here's a great reason to get on board. The company recently announced the launch of Blue Apron Plus, a new savings program exclusively on Verizon's Plus Play platform. That's right, V-Team, it's time to get cooking. With Blue Apron Plus, you'll have access to exclusive savings on meal kit subscriptions, including 35% off their first 5 eligible meal kit orders, then 15% off each eligible order after that. It's a good deal. Sound good? Well, for a limited time, Verizon employees and customers can get 3 months of Blue Apron Plus free. To learn more about Blue Apron Plus, just head over to today's story or visit verizon.com/plusplay.
And team, before we go, we want to take time to shout out a couple of V-teamers. You may have caught one of our latest posts on Inside Verizon's Instagram page where we asked you to leave a comment if you wanted a shout out on Up to Speed.
Yep, and last week we picked a few folks, and today we're picking a few more. But Raquel, why don't you take it away first?
All right, let's see who we have here. I want to shout out at Yachty_Quinn VZ, who wants to give a shout out to the Garden City FSC. If you're watching, make some noise. I want to shout out at Colleen.Lynch. She wants to shout out the VB channel, #channelready. And lastly, let's see. Let's shout out at VMorris_2.0, and she wants to shout out the Middletown 2.0 team. She says, Team Middletown all the way.
Yeah, and look at here, Raquel. We have an interesting one here because this is from Stephen Chun 808. So shout out to you, but he's actually using his moment to give a shout out to someone else, which we love. He says Renee Way's fax team is leading the Upper Midwest Regional Fiber Engineering team to excellence. So shout out to Stephen, shout out to Renee Way, awesome job. We also want to give a shout out to Gabby Strong, Swoops, and Nanny24 Lopez. Thank you guys so much for leaving your comment, and be sure to tune in next week for more shout outs. It could be your lucky Tuesday.
That's right. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We've got more Up to Speed all week.
Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and until next time, you're up to speed.